Welcome to another episode of Small Talk. I'm your host, Jim Gilbert, and with me here in the studio, as usual, is my lovely co-host, Natalie Grace.
Happy summer.
And a happy summer to you as well. So, speaking of summer, it's actually been a couple months since we did an episode. Super busy, which is a good thing, but we got tons to talk about. We don't have any time to waste, so let's get right into it. So, first topic of the summer was not long after our last episode. I went on a week of summer staycation, and there was a few things we did that were fun. One of them being a trip to the golf course, and Natalie went along with me. So what was your first golf experience like, Natalie?
I really liked when you did the ball like this and you were really happy and you got me. and when you got it and you missed the hole and I got it for you before it went down. We took a picture of a squirrel. Really. For real. We saw one. Take a picture of it. Well, maybe 2 pictures or 3 pictures. Maybe one might be a little bit blurry. Well, my favorite part is when we went down the hill like that. And got up.
On the golf cart? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty hilly. It's a fun course, and
when are we going to go there again?
I don't know. Do you want to go again? And also that week, we went on a family hike. We went to Sharon Woods. They have a trail that's about 3/4 of a mile long. Laura was able to hike the entire length of that trail by herself, which was fun to see.
We took a drink of water. It was really cold, freezing cold, like ice.
So do you enjoy going for hikes?
Yes.
What are some of your favorite hiking memories?
When we were at my grandma's house, we went for a hike and we saw something really deep. So we started getting in puddles, and then we kept walking and walking until we got to some deep water. Well, it was right about
about chest height.
And my favorite part was when Jack stepped on some green stuff that slipped and he fell in there. That was really funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I actually got that on video.
Eyes of the tiger.
Well, there's only one Eye of the Tiger, but yeah, I was walking around behind Laura with my cell phone, blaring Eye of the Tiger, and there's people walking up and down the trail, but you know what? It must have worked because she made it, so that was great.
We have a cat named Nero, and she's walking to the dining room.
Yeah, yes, we do.
And she's under my chair.
Now she's rubbing my leg.
Oh.
So 4th of July, Minky and Pika, my parents came down, and we ended up replacing the front and back doors here in the house. So that was a nice upgrade. Should do well in the winter. But Natalie has a certain thing that she really enjoys about the new doors. What do you enjoy about the new doors, Natalie?
I like when the sun shines in it and when rainbow comes out of it.
Yeah, the front door has this kind of mosaic glass look, and when the light hits it, it creates rainbows, which Natalie's a big fan.
Yeah, that's why it's good that I picked this door.
Yeah, because you picked that door.
Well, maybe Mommy picked it.
So while they were down, because it was the 4th of July, we went and saw the fireworks show. And
fireworks! But Jack always sleeps with when fireworks are coming. It's like, psh, psh. When Jack doesn't even hear them. They're really loud when Jack does not even hear a single thing. He doesn't even wake up one single bit of his eye.
Yes, for all years running, Jack slept through the fireworks yet again.
Again.
Maybe next year. After that, there was a family get-together for Laura's side of the family that was held at Mohican State Park, which incidentally is right down the road from where I grew up. So we got to stay at the lodge, more swimming in the pool. We were goofing around a good bit in the pool.
Yeah. This is the first time we swim in a pool, a deep pool, and it's an inside pool.
It wasn't that deep.
Well, not that deep. But Jack sat in a little red floaty car thing, and he didn't even cry for the first time.
Yeah, during the staycation, Jack didn't want to get in the pool. And but for the weekend at Mohican, we did get him in the pool, and it was okay. Yeah, we hiked the Lions Falls trail to see the big waterfall, which is...
Yeah, and we could also go down there, and there's rocks. We could also go down there and get a little wet.
Yeah, we got a little wet. We ran through the waterfall.
There wasn't even a little creek. There's just a little hole, and there's even stairs. And they went to the top of a tall hill.
And you walked all the way up them stairs all by yourself. They were way up there. So I've gotten into doing 3D archery with a group this summer. And Natalie actually went with me the one time. And how'd you enjoy going out to the farm and doing the archery?
I loved it.
Yeah, did you enjoy going out in the woods, seeing all the foam animals?
Yeah, but not the big spider.
So after all the fun trips we had, there was a couple of projects I wanted to do around here, some photo related, and there was something I wanted to do last year that just didn't work out, but it worked out that we were able to do it this year. So for our anniversary, we had planned on having Laura dress in her wedding dress, and we went out and took some portraits and put those on Facebook. I think probably most people have seen those, but it's something that I just thought was a cool idea to sort of capture what was and then show it versus the way things are now with the kids, and I think people responded to it, which was nice, but it was just kind of fun to see how that all played out, because I went into it with really no plan. It was just get in dress, grab a camera, and figure it out, and things kind of snapped into place that day, and we got the shots we got, and hopefully we can do that some more. And what'd you think about Mommy in her dress?
I love it.
I'm glad you love it. Are you enjoying figuring out what all the little buttons do?
Yeah.
All right, so we did the anniversary thing. Yesterday, another photo project that I've been working on for a while. I got this inspiration to do this sort of epic, athletic, contrasty shot based on some stuff that I had seen. So I went through the trouble of, building this contraption to make rain, and built this whole set in the backyard. Of course, the kids are running through it and making...
Yeah, and I put my bathing suit on and slid through all of those puddles. I put my bathing suit on and I slid on those puddles, and when it rained on me, well, it's a rain machine, and when it rained on me, I'm like, oh, that's too cold. I didn't really like it.
Yeah, black plastic and water plus kids equals a good time in the backyard. All right, so that was the photo projects.
I hit the mute button.
So we've had a really fun summer. I think every weekend's been jam-packed with something, with projects and trips and all sorts of stuff, which has been fun. But unfortunately, 2 weeks ago, my grandfather passed away. He was 92 years old. So we made the trip back to Mansfield to be with family, and it was interesting just being with everybody and just kind of remembering stories and really starting to appreciate, what an influence he was in my life. And now that I've seen pictures of what he looked like when he was younger, I finally know which parent I look like.
Dun 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 dun.
So this is a picture of my grandfather. I'm not exactly sure when it was taken. If I had to guess, maybe in his late 20s. But based on this is the parent that I look like, because I look just like this. When I was in school, I learned to play the trumpet when I was in band, and I played for like 8 years from 5th grade through 12th grade. And I don't remember when in there, but at some point he had asked me to play taps at the burial. And traditionally, that's done by the color guard or whatever group comes to do it. But I took the place of the bugler, and I ended up playing taps at the ceremony, which was an honor to do and something I had promised. And, you know, it's kind of hard to believe after 20 years it finally came time to do it. But it was an honor to do it, and I was happy to do it. And as another fitting tribute, there's a story that's become a little bit infamous in my family. When I was a kid, probably about her age, my grandfather, he tended to let me do pretty much whatever I wanted. They have a detached 3-car garage, and I decided I wanted to crawl up there. So he got the ladder out. I shimmied up the ladder and got on the roof, and I was running back and forth. And as you do, you want to pee off the roof. So that's what I did. So to pass on this to the next generation, I took my own son, Jack, took him up onto the very same roof, to the very same spot, and I had him pee off the roof. And there was just something special about that moment, and I really think that that's what he would have wanted. Is there anything you want to say before heading to bed?
Good evening and good night.
All right, well, that's it for us here in the studio. So to everybody out there, have a good night. We'll see you next time.